Yeah, so, I was just thinking about some things, right, Lo? And came up with some stuff, reasons why. Like, main reasons why people are not successful, right? And so, in my opinion, right, there's three major components to why human beings are not successful, right? And this just is my opinion, right? I'm not sad guru G or nothing. So I'm not the go-to guy, but I believe you're either selfish, lazy, or you cheat. And I think those are the three main things that keep people from being successful. You know what I mean? And guess what? I was in each and every one of those categories, Lo.
Right.
Now, another kicker, lazy. It's a double bubble, right? Because you can be lazy mentally, and you can be lazy physically. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pay attention to that lazy part because that's a double bubble.
Right.
And guess what? I was lazy both ways. You know what I mean? So guess what? I had to do some exercising. Exercising the mind. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah. Now, I'm becoming more successful now that I'm becoming less selfish, less lazy, and less cheap. I wasn't extremely cheap, but I was cheap. The main thing about that is you have to admit, I had to admit that I was that way. I had to admit that I was cheap. You know, I couldn't put the blame game on nobody. I couldn't blame my wife. I couldn't blame the kids, my parents, or even the learned behavior. Because it's up to us to unlearn that behavior, right? So once I sat down and admitted to myself that, hey, brother, you cheap. And you're extremely lazy, bro. And you selfish. And now, I had some points that I can go off of and analyze and go, my goals. And I can attack each and every one of those categories. Change my life. Change my life.
Facts, man. All facts.
You know what I'm saying?
All facts.
So, hey, if you're not successful, guess what? It's one of three things. Either you cheat, either you selfish, and I can almost guarantee you're lazy. Either physically or mentally, or both. Like I was.
If we'll take some money and burn some money, right? But we are afraid to invest in ourselves. Like we don't invest in ourselves, right? So we really mess out. We cheat ourselves, and you lose.
Ultimately, you lose. Information changes compensation, and if you don't have the information, you have to gain. Right?
That's real.
Because if you get the information, that gives you access and people access to you. You get access to people because they're looking for information. And once you have that access, that turns into assets. If you're looking to change the game, you got to unlearn the behavior. Unlearn that behavior, right? This is one thing I'm going to throw out there for you guys. Good enough is not good enough. Okay? If you one of those people that just get by like I was, not going to cut it. Millionaires it's just not good enough. They over deliver. That's who I am now. Call me senior, baby. I over deliver.
Hey, no shortcuts, baby. No shortcuts.